graduate of Fitchburg High School. I'm the youngest of 11 children in the McNamara house, all of whom attended FHS. And I'm proud to say that as graduates of Fitchburg High School, we all 11 went on to graduate from college. FHS back in those days was located in Academy Street School. I grew up on Mount Vernon Street, which is where my parents still live today. And that was a short run, hop, skip, and a jump for me to go from asleep in bed at 7:55 a.m. to sneaking into the homeroom just at about 8:05 a.m. Yes, the high school back in those days was in the middle of the neighborhood, and where we stand here this evening was in the middle of a cow pasture. But as an alumnus of Fitchburg High School and father of 4 children from all attend schools here in the Fitchburg public school system, I am proud to call this impressive new facility our new high school. As a graduating senior 25 years ago, I recall some special and treasured times. I hope all of you graduating seniors this year take time to reflect on the special times you've had as members of Fitchburg High School. Back in 1981, I had been dating a girl named Lauren LeMay for about 2.5 years. We were the best of friends, and we still are today, but she's now my wife, and now known as Lauren McNamara. We had a bunch of friends who graduated from FHS and went on to do many things. We'll be having our 25th reunion this year, and I look forward to gathering with them once again. Many are still close by, and many even work right here in the Fitchburg school system. One of them being your assistant principal, Mr. Craig Shalaford. And I can assure you that at all gatherings and parties back in those days, these were all very civil, well-mannered, and always chaperoned. Here are a few news events that captivated all of our attention back in 1981. On the day Ronald Reagan was inaugurated as president, a deal was brokered to release 52 American hostages from Iran after 444 days of captivity. Later that year, a crazed gunman, John Hinckley, shot and wounded President Reagan. Another gunman shot and wounded Pope John Paul II, and yet another shot and killed Egypt's President Sadat. President Reagan that year picked the country's first woman to sit on the Supreme Court of the United States, Sandra Day O'Connor. And on June 12th, Major League Baseball players went on strike. The strike lasted 2 months, shortening the official playing season, and the Red Sox did not win a title. Back here in the halls of FHS, it was names like Principal Ernest Hunter, Vice Principal Joe Lano, Senior Guidance Counselor Bernie Welch, Senior Dean Mrs. Mary Ann De Palma, and her very capable secretary Mrs. Linda D'Arcangelo, who kept school programs running smoothly. And one other woman who managed to keep all students in line, whether in the halls, the lobby, or the cafeteria, was the formidable, yet lovable, always in charge, teacher's aide, Mrs. Beverly the Commander Miranda. Our sports teams that year, with the exception of the boys' track, who went 4-1, were mostly what we might call in a rebuilding year. Most did not break the 500 mark, and unfortunately our football team lost in the Turkey Day Bowl to Leominster. The score was one I'd rather not repeat. But we still kept our enthusiasm. We had a great class of enthusiastic students and faculty. Some of the faculty still remain here today. I was just going through my yearbook and commented to my son Nick, who's a sophomore here, that Miss Bickolas hasn't changed a bit. The location of the high school has changed. Many of the names and faces have changed. Of customs and traditions, some have come, some have gone, but the heart and soul of the Red Raider pride remains. I'm proud to say I am a graduate of Fitchburg High School, and I hope all you graduating seniors take some pride with you as well. One last note regarding traditions. From that home I grew up in on Mount Vernon Street, my parents' backyard looks right down onto the steeple of the old high school, and very clearly in the background is the rock. Now, as one who participated in many rock painting parties, I must say I'm disappointed that it has not been properly painted in several months now. So don't be surprised if you look up someday this year and you find the class of '81 has struck again. congratulations to all of you receiving awards tonight. And congratulations to those families and friends who have helped you along the way. Please go out and do this city proud. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the evening, and may your futures be bright.
Thank you very much, Chris. Every year at this time, I get the opportunity to just speak for a few moments concerning the Alumni Association. As Kenny Karen said, I would hope that each and every one of you in the program would look on what I believe is the third or fourth page, where
Chris Woods for the Voight Laszlo Award.
Once again, it's my privilege this evening to start off some of our special awards. All the awards that we present tonight are special. This first one is in memory of Voight Laszlo. Voight was a member of the class of 1929, and this award was established by his family and his wife Gertrude Laszlo to commemorate Mr. Laszlo's commitment and devotion to the field of education as a coach and physical education teacher in the Fitchburg Public Schools. Mr. Laszlo was a 3-year letterman for Fitchburg High School track and field, whose record of 12 feet in the pole vault stood for 56 years until it was finally broken in 1985 by a young man I had the privilege of coaching, Brian Donovan. Mr. Laszlo, by the way, set that record with a bamboo pole, and it took 56 years to break that with a fiberglass pole. Mr. Laszlo was also an outstanding individual in his own right, and a true leader by example for his efforts on the athletic field as an athlete and as a coach, but also as a physical education teacher at the B.F. Brown Junior High School, where he taught physical education for over 30 years. It's my pleasure to present this year's recipient of the Voight Laszlo Alumni Award to Mr. Michael Dadio.
Senior who meets the following criteria: high scholastic aptitude, participation in varied extracurricular activities, ability to interact favorably with fellow students, possesses extraordinary leadership skills. The recipient of this year's award is Julie Passion.
Established by her sister, Grace Butler, to commemorate Ms. McDermott's commitment and devotion to the Fitchburg Public Schools and its students, with over 30 years of service as a teacher and guidance counselor. With this in mind, this award was established to recognize a graduating senior who intends to enter the teaching profession. The recipient of this year's award is Mary Ellen Gazanjian.
have this opportunity to present an award in the memory of Jack Jerzak, a loving son for his mother Beverly, a devoted husband to his wife Barbara, and a trusted colleague and friend to so many of us in attendance this evening. Jack graduated from Fitchburg High School in 1965. He was an active member of his class, serving 4 terms as class officer, and excelled on the athletic field in football, where he was a captain of the famous undefeated team of 1965, and in track and field as a champion in the throwing events. Upon his graduation, Jack accepted a full athletic scholarship to attend the University of Massachusetts at Amherst to play football and study psychology. After receiving his degree and spending time teaching and coaching out of state, Jack returned to his roots in 1989, to the city he took so much pride in, and served as a special education teacher at B.F. Brown Middle School and a throwing coach for the Fitchburg High School track program. Positions he enjoyed until losing a courageous battle with cancer on February 4th, 1999. Jack touched many lives during his time in Fitchburg, and his influence, devotion to the young adults, and guidance to his students and to faculty will surely be missed. In Jack's memory, a $1,000 award is presented annually to a senior scholar athlete who plans on attending a 4-year college and exemplifies the qualities of leadership, integrity, and selflessness, those characteristics demonstrated by Coach Jershey. This year's recipient has excelled in 3 sports: football, indoor, and outdoor track, and has earned the respect of his teachers by maintaining an overall GPA of 3.2. I've had the pleasure of coaching this young man and have always been impressed with his work ethic and devotion to family and friends. On behalf of the Jerzyk family, it is my pleasure to present the Jack Jerzyk Memorial Award to David Kazenza.
Alicia Allen, Nicole Andrucci, David Arsenault, Patrick Bean, Michael Bellio, the Donald Woods Award, Katie Bisson, Michael Carboni, the Alan Glennie Award, Stephanie Carrier, Sarah Carter, Alex Kerr, the Lennon Sisters Award, Mark Champagne, R. Holmes and Elise C. Holmes Award, Allie Ray Clark, Brian Calora, Sarah Conroy, Heather Cormier, David Kazenza, the Jack Jerzyk Award, Morgan Curtis, the Patrick LeBombard Computer Award, Michael Dadio, the Voigt Lasla Award, Rebecca DeRoches, the Fitchburg Women's Club Award, Mary DiFrancesco, Khan Wang, Sasha Echeverria Cruz, Jennifer Falcon, Brett Farnsworth, Rafael Ferreira, Shayna Fitz, Jacqueline Fitzgibbons, the Calvin Page Language Award, Patricia Funk, Danielle Galetta, Matthew Gamache, Kimberly Garcia, Sarah Gerritsen, Danielle Gibbs, Jillian Gulliver, Elizabeth Guzman, Julie Hatchie, Class of 1954 Award and the Lawrence J. Caton Award, Conrad Hanna, Sarah Hurdle, Kimberly Howe, Stephanie Iddings, the Sidney Woolacott English Award, Jeffrey Jollymore, the Hannah and Anton Patari Memorial Award, Frizia Jones,
Kelly Lavarati, Nicholas Lincoln, Jeff Machado, Christopher Millett, Kayla Malwin, the Hannah and Anton Tatari Memorial Award, William Taylor English Award, and the Russ Cook Graphics Award. Caitlin Morella, Jason Martell, the Louis J. Beatty Award, and the William Dooling Mathematics Award. Heather McClure, Jordan McCormick, Kayla McNamara, Matthew Mello, the Edward Sullivan Spirit of FHS Award. Nicole Mello, Antoinette Murchison, Kayla DeGrand, Lillian Nunez, Roberto Pedraza, Danielle Phantom, Carly Poirier, Ashley Radovanik, the Dr. Philip Fallon Award. Jillian Rivera, Mary Rivera, Bethany Robertson, Julie Robles, Andy Rodriguez, and Vinny Rodriguez. Amy Sabal, the Hannah and Anton Patari Memorial Award. Nicole Sanchez, Jonathan Santiago, Michael Sarro, William Sherman, Jacqueline St. Louis, the Donald Woods Award, and the Edward Sullivan Spirit of FHS Award. Matthew Sullivan, Stacey Surrett, Caitlin Pelkin, Lisa Torado, Na Tong, Amanda Valcourt, the Hannah and Anton Tatari Memorial Award, Thomas Angelopoulos English Award, and the Ralph Howard Business Award. Yarabeth Valentine, Christopher Van Amberg, Hua Vu, Megan Wheeler, Reagan Wheeler, Malcolm Wilbur, Ashley Wilson, the Fitchburg Women's Club Award, Bao Zhang, Nia Zhang, and Yang Zhang. Kua Yang, the Beth DePrima Award, Kong Yang, and Peng Zhao Yang, the Ralph Howard Business Award. And ladies and gentlemen, these are our 2006 Alumni Awards. Would like Mary Newcomb to please come up here. And Sarah, would you bring up, Sherry, would you please bring up to us, please? Newcomb.
Not this time. That was the Radetzky March by Johann Strauss, #1, the father of Johann Strauss, the Waltz King. Most of you know him because of his very famous Companion Waltz and the Tales from Louisiana Woods and many, many others. We continue now with a special arrangement of Over the Rainbow.
If you have a program, you might want to open to the back page of the program. I normally don't keep a program with me up here, but the way things have gone tonight, I'm not sure I can remember anything. It's time for the seniors and all of the alumni to